Hi, good evening. Also, we'll start with our PowerPoint lesson 8 today. So, we'll learn about slide styles, bullet points, tables, pictures, and themes. And we'll also do a simple exercise in this session today. So, yeah, welcome. And yes, so introduction. So, when you slides introduction, so when you create a PowerPoint presentation, it's made up of a series of slides. Okay, so it has a lot of slides in it. The slides contain information you want to communicate with your audience. So this information can include text, pictures, charts, videos, and sounds. Slides contain placeholders, which are areas on slides that are enclosed by dotted borders. Okay, so these are called sections of slides as placeholders. Okay, placeholders can contain many different items, including text, pictures, and charts. So icons. So here you can see in this picture, right? This is called a placeholder, and inside this placeholder, you can add anything. So, like you can add a table, you can add a video like this, you can add pictures, you can add graphs, and etc. So, or else you can add text also here. So that is called a section, and where you can add different items to your sections. Okay. So the next section we are going to see how to insert a new slide. So from the home tab, click the bottom half of the new slide command, open the slide layout options. Okay, so here there is from the insert tab, there is an option to add a new slide. So select the new slide, a new slide will be added to your presentation. To instantly add a new slide that uses the same layout as the one you have selected, click at the top of the new slide command. Okay, so in this button, right, you can see it is split into two things. Okay, so one, the bottom half uh, has a drop down menu, and the upper half as a is a button, is also a button. Okay, so whenever you click the upper half of the button, right, it will always it will always create a new slide with the already selected layout. Okay, so if you click the bottom half, you can select the particular slide layout you want to do it. Okay, so depends on the scenario, you can use whichever you want to do. Okay, then how to copy and paste a slide. uh, okay, first let's see those examples how to do these things. Okay, so hello Pachamuthu, welcome to the class. பச்சைமுத்து, நீங்க வந்து அந்த
Good evening, sir.
குட் ஈவினிங். ஸோ அந்த குரூப்ல நீங்க போட்டுறீங்களா? நீங்க எந்த டைம்க்கு வரீங்க போட்டுட்டீங்களா அந்த லிங்க்ல?
எந்த link?
அந்த
போட்டுருக்கேன்
தீபாவளி
சார். கொஞ்சம்
போட்டீங்களா? ஓகே, வெரி குட். ஓகே,
எது
ஸோ
இந்த இப்ப நான் போடலீங்களா சார்? இப்ப என்னன்னு தெரியல. நீங்க சொல்றது எனக்கு புரியல.
ஆக்சுவலா வந்து இந்த தீபாவளிக்கு வந்து ஒரு செலிப்ரேஷன் மாதிரி வைக்கிறாங்கல்ல, ஒரு ஒரு கிளாஸ் மாதிரி, ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் மாதிரி. அது நீங்க செலக்ட் பண்ண டைமிங். ஸோ
சரிங்க
அதோட
சார்.
டைமிங் வந்து chat. ஓகே, ஸோ இங்க இருக்கு பாருங்க. இதுல வந்து நீங்க போட்டுருங்க. இந்த லிங்கை கிளிக் பண்ணீங்கன்னா நீங்க வந்து பண்ணலாம். அதுல வந்து டைமிங் மட்டும் செலக்ட் பண்ணா போதும். ஓகே,
சரிங்க
நீங்க எந்த
சார்.
டைம் வர முடியும் இப்பயே பண்ணிடுங்க. உங்களுக்காக வெயிட்டிங். ஓகே, ஸோ வந்துருச்சுல, பண்ணிடுங்க. ஓகே, ஸோ நம்ம கிளாஸ் போ. Okay, so we'll see how to do this. So first you have to create a PowerPoint slide, PowerPoint presentation. Okay, so in this presentation, so first thing we learned is how to add a new slide, right? So go to Insert tab, click the bottom half, and you can choose any one of the layouts here. So I'll choose this layout, title and content. Okay. So if I want to add a new slide of the same layout, right, I can just click on the upper half of the button. So it will always create a same layout that is already selected. Okay, so this is how you create a new slide. So in this new slide, you can add all your content, everything, whatever you want here. Okay, so you can add a title, and then you can insert a picture like this, or you can do whatever you want. Okay, you can add a tiger picture. Okay. Yeah, so this is how you do add pictures and things like that. Okay. add content to your section. Okay, so apart from that, yeah. So this is what we learned now. Okay, so then now if you want to copy and paste a slide, right? Uh, so you can do so it's similar to other things, right? So you have a shortcut button to copy and paste, or else you can use this section here. Okay, so what I want to do is on the slides tab on the left pane, select the slide you want to copy, select the particular slide, then click the copy command on the home tab. You can also right click on your selection, choose copy in the left pane, click the below slide or between two slides to choose the location where you want to copy. A horizontal insertion point will mark the location. Click the paste command on the home tab. You can also right click the choose the paste. So the copy slide will appear. So what you have to do is, let's say if you want to uh, copy a slide, okay. So let's say I want to copy the slide into a particular position. So what I have to do is I have to select the slide, go to this home tab. Under that, there is a copy button. Okay, so click copy, and then you can paste it. Okay, so what you have to do is you have to paste, right? So paste is this one, right? Okay, copy. Okay, the paste button is here. So click paste. So it will paste in the last section. So let's say if you want to paste in a particular position, right? You can write. So there are two ways to copy it. Okay, either you can do it from this home tab, or you can right click and copy this thing here. So copy, and then you can choose the place where. So there is a insertion point, right? Between these two slides, you're going to add it. Okay. So then you once the insertion point is selected, you can just paste it, and your slide will be pasted here. So there are two ways to do it. Using the shortcut button, or on the home tab, or right click and copy pasting it to the appropriate page. So before copy paste pasting, you can select the insertion point like this. Okay, and yeah, so that's how you copy and paste items into your copy and paste to your slide. Okay, so then how to duplicate a slide. So, okay, so select the slide you want to duplicate, click the new slide command, choose the duplicate slides from the drop down menu. A copy of the selected slide appears underneath the original. So let's say you want to copy it just next to the current slide, right? So you can do it using the duplicate command. Okay, so all you have to do is right click the thing, and there is a option called duplicate slide. Okay, so once you do that, right, a new slide will appear underneath the current slide. Okay, so let's say if I choose tiger, let's say tiger heading. So this is the thing, right? So if I duplicate the slide, right, if I click duplicate, right, it will appear at the seventh position. Okay, so right next to the current slide. So right click duplicate. So you can see the in the seventh position that the actual slide is copied here. So this is how you duplicate a slide. And yeah. So select the slide, click the new slide command, choose the duplicate slides from the drop down menu. Okay, so you can do it from here also. Go to insert. Here you can select and you can do duplicate slides from here also. So either you can right click and duplicate your slide, or you can duplicate from the insert menu. Here you can do it from the duplicate slides here. Okay, so there are two ways to do it. So we have seen both examples now. So apart from that, yeah, so we are done with this thing. Okay, so any doubts in this up to this, what we have learned? Okay. So, Dinesh, hi Dinesh. Hello. Brother, நீங்க வந்து அந்த தீபாவளிக்கு வந்து எந்த டைம் வரேன்னு சூஸ் பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? அந்த லிங்க்ல இந்த லிங்க்ல போட்டீங்களா? சரி, ஓகே, வெரி குட், தேங்க்ஸ். ஓகே, let's continue your classes. Okay. Yeah, so then we have learned duplicate a slide, right? So now Okay. So now the duplicate side will learn. Okay. So now let's see how to move a slide. Okay. So let's say there are multiple slides, right? You want to move your slide to a different position. Let's say you want to move the slide in the seventh position to the first position, right? So you can do it using the drag option. Okay. So select the slide, click on it, left click on it, and you can just move it to the first position. So this is how you move a slide. So all you have to do is click on it, and then you can drag it to the appropriate position, desired position wherever you want. Okay. So this is how you move a slide. So select the slide you want, click and hold, and drag your mouse to a new location. Release the mouse button once you move to the desired position. Okay. So this is how you move a slide. Then we have option to delete a slide also. Let's say there are a lot of duplicate slides, right? Let's say I don't want these slides, right? All I can do is click on it, and I can I can just right click in and delete a slide. Okay, so you can do that, or you can click it and click and press the delete button also. So there are two ways to delete a slide. You can right click and press a delete button like this, or you can just press a delete button, or also you can see you can place the backspace button also will delete the thing. Okay, there are three ways to do it. So delete button, right click and delete, select the delete option, delete slide option, or you can use the delete button here. So this is how you delete a slide. Okay. So any doubts in this up to this, whatever we have learned? You guys have you have any doubts? You can ask me now.
No, sir.
No. Okay, very good. Okay, so then let's see how to then let's learn about slide view commands. Okay, the slide view commands are located on the bottom right of the PowerPoint window normal view. Okay, so there are different views we have in this the PowerPoint section. So user keys on your keyboard, including arrow keys, page up and down, enter to move through the slides in the slideshow view. Press the escape key to enter the in the slideshow view. Okay, so there are different types of views here. Okay, so we have the normal view, that is the thing we are seeing right away, and there are slide sort of view. There is a reading view and the slideshow view. Okay, so this is the slide show view. Okay, so here whatever we see, right, it's a presentation view where the actual presentation view, actual way we are presenting the slides. Okay, so there are shortcut keys we can use to navigate through the slideshow view. So you can use the right or left key, right click. Okay, so left key will left arrow will move to the left previous slide, right arrow will move to the right next slide. Okay, so up arrow will move to the previous slide, and also down arrow will move to the next slide. Okay, so you can use these shortcut keys to browse through your uh, slides in the slideshow view. So to go to the slideshow view from a normal view, you can just click the slideshow view here. Okay, so click on it and you will move to the slideshow view like this. So to move out of the slideshow view to go to the normal view, you can press the escape key. Okay, so this is how you move between different views, and also you can in the slideshow view you can browse through your slides and using the arrow keys. Okay, so this is how the slideshow view works. Okay, so slideshow view you'll be using it a lot of. Okay, so you should be aware of all these things. Okay, so as we learned, right, there are four views. Okay, so one is a normal view, which is the thing we are seeing right away right now, where so this is a normal view. So this is a default view where you create and edit your slides. So this is where you create and edit your slides. You can also move the slides in the tab pane of the left. Okay, so this is where you create your slides. So this is where you create your PowerPoint presentation. You can add stuff, you can add pictures, you can create new slides, you can delete slides, you can rearrange your slides. All these things can be done in the normal view. Okay, and then we have the slide sorter view. So in this view, the miniature slides are arranged on the screen. You can drag and drop the slides to easily reorder them and see more slides at one time. This is a good view to you confirm that you have all the needed slides and none have been deleted. Okay, so this is the view where you can see all the slides. Okay, so this is the second icon that is present here. So click on it, you will move to the slide sorter view. So in this view, right, this is not a normal view, but in this view, you can see all the slides in a focused manner, right? So you can see a lot of slides in the single selection itself, but in the normal view, right, you'll always see a single slide. Okay, so this is hard to what to say have an overall view on the slides. Okay, so to have to rearrange the slides and like this, right, you can do it from this slide sort of view. So you can rearrange like this. Okay, so you can drag and drop slides like this, and you can do stuff using that using these slides sort of view. So this is the advantage of using a slide sort of view. So you should understand in which mode so for which mode, which can what is the purpose of each of the modes. Okay, so there are 4 modes, and then we have the reading view also. So in the reading view, you can it'll be helpful for you guys to understand how the how we move between each slides. Okay, so I mean what to say, so in the reading view, right, you can so in the reading view, this view fills the most of the computer screen with the preview of a presentation. Unlike slideshow view, it includes easily accessible buttons for navigation located at the right bottom right. Okay, so once you go here, right, here you can see how the uh, you can see how the uh, I mean, you can see all the you can see the presentation in the focus view. Okay, so you can for easy reading, right? You can use this reading view, and here at the bottom, right, you have this left and right arrow to browse through the different slides in the reading view. Okay, so you can click the left to move to the previous screen, or you can press the right button to advance through the different slides. Okay, so this is the purpose of reading view. So then we have the presentation view, which you've already seen. Okay, the slideshow view. This view is completely fills the computer screen, and this and is what the audience will see when they view the presentation. The slideshow view has an additional menu that appears when you hover over it. It will allow you to navigate through slides and access other features you can use during a presentation. So see, in the slideshow view, the left to bottom, right, you can see all those buttons here. So one is to browse to the left view, left slide, then next slide. So then we have additional buttons like edit a laser pointer, so you can point. I mean, point which where the presenter is pointing, right? So you can use a pointer for this one. And apart from that, there are things like the focused view, right? With this view, we can choose the appropriate slide. And apart from that, you can zoom in the slides using this shortcut here. So there are different items like this here in the left bottom. Okay, so in the slideshow view, we have all this option that can be used. Okay, so these are the basic 4 views that is available, and you can use each of these views in a for different purposes. Okay, so any doubts in this? Any doubts on this different views that is available? So if you have any doubts, you can ask me now.
Okay, no,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, yeah, thanks. So yeah, so as we are done with the views, so now we'll learn about organize slides into different sections. Okay, so you can organize your slides in you can organize your slides into sections to make your presentation easier to navigate. Sections can be collapsed or expanded in the left pane and named for easy reference. In this example, we'll add two sections, one for dogs and that are available for adoption, and another for cats and other pets. Okay. So how to organize into different sections? So let's say there are 100 different slides, right? You want to categorize a group of slides for dogs and group of slides for cats. Okay. So I want to categorize uh, a group of slides. Let's say slides from 20 to 30. I want to categorize for dogs. Okay. So you can group it into a different section like this. Okay. So here you can see the intro category, intro section. Then we have the content, and so we can have cats and dogs and different section for all these things. Okay, so that is called a section. So just to categorize or group your slides into different sections, so for easy access, right? So that is called sections. Okay, so now we'll see how to add different sections to your different section to your slides. Okay, so select the slide you want to begin your first section. From the home tab, click the section command. Choose the add section from the drop down menu. An untitled section appears in the left pane. To rename the section while it is selected, click the section command. Then choose rename section from the drop down menu. Enter a new section name in the dialog box. Click rename. Repeat to as many sections as you want. In the left pane, click the arrow section. Uh, in the left pane, click the arrow next to a section name to collapse or expand it. Okay. So now, so we have read through all the steps that is used for dogs, right? I mean, that is used to create the sections. So now we'll see an example how to categorize these things. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create uh, different slides for different items. Okay. So first we'll say a title slide. We'll say animals. Okay. And then we have the tiger slides. Okay, so instead of this picture, let's choose another picture of a tiger. So yeah, so then we'll add a dog picture. Okay, so we'll add go to insert pictures, online pictures. Okay. See, now you can see, right? We have 5 different slides. Okay, so one is a title slide, intro, which is called introduction section. Then we have 2 slides for tigers and 2 slides for dogs. Okay, so then you can add a new slide for thank you slide also. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do add different sections for all the different slides we have. So the animals will be part of the uh, introduction section. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to select this animal first slide, go to home tab. Under the slides command group, I'm going to choose select section, click add section. So once I do this, right, you can see a new section is created as seen here, and you can see the a dialog box which has a default section name. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the section name to introduction because it is an introduction slide, right? I'm going to change it to introduction. So rename it. I'm done it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is everything is under introduction section. So now I'm going to add another section for tiger. Okay, so click on the first tiger slide. Okay, so what I'm done is I'll click on the first tiger slide. I'm going to go do the same thing again. Go to the home tab. Under slides, I'm going to choose add section. I'm going to say tiger. Okay, so rename. So now the tiger section is added. So now, now I'm going to add another section called dogs. Okay, so I have to choose this one. Choose the first dog slide, add section. I'll say dog. Click rename. Dogs will be added. So last section I'm going to add to right click and I'm going to add as thank you slide. Okay, thank you. Okay, so now you can see the slides are into different categories. Now what we can do is you can collapse and collapse all the slides here. So now you can see only the different sections here. So we have created 4 different slides. One for introduction, one for 2 slides for tigers, and 2 slides for dogs. Okay, and 1 slide for a thank you section. Okay, so this is how you can categorize each of your slides into different sections. So you can add any number of slides you want to a particular section. So you can choose it and click new slide and choose any one of the templates here. Let's say we'll choose a title and content, and then it will be added to the particular section as seen here. So you can add a tiger, then you can add a picture for this thing. So go to insert and you can insert pictures like this. Okay, so you can. So like this, you can add any number of slides to a particular slide like this. Okay, so and you can also collapse and expand these sections here. So you can open and see, expand and see what are the different slides that is present in this particular section. So this is the purpose of having sections here. So to organize your slides into different sections, different groups, you can use sections. Okay, so yeah, so that's it on the on about sessions. Okay, so then we will move on to the next time, adding notes to slides. Okay, so how do you add notes to different slides? So there is a pane called notes pane. Locate the notes pane at the bottom of the screen directly below the slide pane. Click and drag the edge of the pane to make it larger or smaller. Type your notes in the notes pane. Okay, so if you want to add some notes to a particular section, right, you can do it. Okay, so these notes won't be available for the in the presentation. Okay, so you can just add it for your own reference. So let's say you can add a note here. So I'll click on this thing. There is a thing called click to add notes, right? I can click on it and I can say this is the first slide of dogs. Okay, so you can add anything. So you can add any note you want. Okay, then you can save it. And if you see in the slideshow, right, you won't see the thing we have typed. Okay, so this is only for the uh, the creator of the slide for his personal notes. Okay, so that is the purpose of having it. So this won't be available for the available at the slideshow view. So this is the purpose of having notes. So you can add any notes for future reference. Let's say if you want to add something like this picture was downloaded from Wikipedia. Okay, so something like this you can add for your future reference. So even this thing won't be available in the uh, slideshow view. So that is the purpose of having notes. Okay, so this is how you add notes. So it is always at the bottom pane. So yeah, this is how you add notes here. So this is about notes. So then we have notes page view. Okay, go to the view tab. Click the so there is another different view called notes page view. Okay, go to the view tab, click the notes page command in the presentation views group. Type your notes in the text box or use scroll bar to review your slides. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to the notes page view. View, and here there are called different view. So I can see the notes page view here, right? Okay. So here you can see the notes that is available here. So you can see the actual slide, and under each slide you can see the notes we have added. Okay. So only we have added two. We have notes added new notes for only two slides. So we added for one for this one and one for the dog. One for the dog, right? So you can see it here. So in here also you can add some notes here. So this is the second slide for dogs. Okay, something like this you can add. So this is for your personal reference, as I told you earlier. Okay, so this view, right, is not available in this in the bottom right. So here we have added one. They have shown only the most used views here, but if you want to do notes view, page view, right, you can do it from here. You can choose from view, and you can come here and select the thing. So this is the purpose of having notes page view. Okay. So in this view, you can add or delete notes, and you can see your existing notes here. Okay. So then we have a review. So how to do a review? Open an existing PowerPoint presentation, change the layout of slide. If you're using the example, change the layout of slide 3 to section header. Add a new blank slide. Then insert a text box, copy and paste the slide, then move a section. View a presentation, normal view, slides out of view. So this is just, we are going to recollect all the things we have learned, okay? So we learned about how to open an existing presentation, change the layout of a slide. So then we saw how to add the section header. Then we saw how to add a blank slide. Then we saw how to copy and paste contents. We saw different views, right? Normal view, slides out of view, reading view, slideshow view. Then we learned about how view and outline of a presentation in the left pane. Okay. And then we saw how to divide a presentation into different sections. So we saw how to create sections and how to expand and collapse. And also then we saw how to add notes in the notes pane, and also we saw about the notes pane view. So this is what we have learned so far. Okay, so up to this, any doubts you have on any of these things we discussed?
Yeah, sir. Yeah,
Yeah,
how to get
how to get? Jose, how to get? You are asking something? Hello, are you there?
can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, you're audible now.
Yeah, I asking you something. Just now you make a presentation, the dog and the cats, the different tag and dog and tiger
Sections.
section. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I cannot find the my laptop view. Where is the section?
Oh, you don't have that
Windows
option.
7,
Okay, so
2007, the PowerPoint.
okay. So in the home tab under slides, there is no option called slide section. You don't see this section here under home tab. You don't see it.
Don't have, sir.
Okay, so other ways, can you right click and see whether there is any section here, add section like this?
No, regular ruler, garden, layout, reset slide, format background.
Okay, so then you don't have that option. Okay, so this is part of the latest thing. Okay, so you can ignore it part, but you can see, right? You can understand what is the purpose of the section, right? Maybe if you are having a latest thing, you can use it. Okay, for now you can
Yes,
ignore
sir.
it. Okay, you can leave it, no problem. So you don't have it, right?
Okay,
You
sir.
can't do anything about it. Huh. Okay, so anything else you want to ask? Okay, so now, okay, so we've seen how to add notes, right? Locate the notes pane at the bottom of the screen, click and drag, and all these things we already saw, right? Okay, notes page view also we have seen it. So we've seen the review, and then we will learn about slide styles here. Okay, so you can always change the slide background to a picture, a solid back color, a pattern, or even a gradient. However, even without exploring all these options, there are 12 background styles that are PowerPoint offers for every presentation by default. So these styles are all coordinated and also designed to work well as a set of complementary backgrounds. Okay. So now we learn about slide styles. Okay. So uh, until this time, we have seen only basic backgrounds, right? We just saw a dull, a white background, right? And so instead of that, if you want to have a colorful background for all your slides, right, you can go with the slide styles. Okay, so what you have to do is um, you can always change the slide background to a picture or solid color or even a gradient. So what you have to do is go to the design tab, and there you can choose your different styles here. So go to design tab here, and you can see different themes, right? So you can choose any one of these themes as available. So by default, they have 12 styles. So we'll choose this this dark color theme. So now you can see, right, for all the slides, the style is applied. Okay, so this is how you add different slides here. So in this section, right, okay, I'll minimize this dog thing. Okay, so now you can see how the different styles is added to a particular picture here. So this is how you uh, add different styles. So go to the design tab, you can choose different themes that is available. So you can play around with different styles. If you want to change it to green color, right, it will apply to all the slides as shown in the picture. Okay. So if you want to choose a different style like this, right, you can also choose this one. So like this, you can add, you can choose any one of the desired styles you want. Okay. So this is how you choose different styles. Okay, so this is about slide styles. Okay, so instead of this predefined styles, right, you can also choose your own colors. Okay, so you can choose slide background. Okay, so you can choose the different colors available. So if you want to, instead of green, right, if you want to choose different colors, right, you can choose from different colors, set of colors here. So you can choose a combination of different colors like marquee you can choose. So now you can see the color changes, right? So similar to that, you can choose the fonts for your style here. So when you choose Arial Black, right? So the same font will be applied to all your slides like this. So apart from that, if you can add effects like this for your slides, okay? So you can add different slides. So you can choose different background styles here. So you can choose this background. So you can choose format background and choose different backgrounds like you can just play around with all these colors here. So okay, so this is how you customize your background if you want a particular background here. Okay, so this will be applied to, so if you say apply to all, right, it will be applied to all the things. So choose orange. If you say apply to all, right, it will be applied to all your backgrounds here. So either you can use the themes that is available here, or you can use the different variants that is available. You can choose a different set of colors, fonts, and effects and background styles from this design section. So under design, there are themes and also variants that is available. So you can choose either one of these to create different backgrounds and themes for your slideshow. Okay. So yeah, so this is about slide styles. Okay. So then we have something called bullet points. So we have a lot of things. Okay, we are running out of time. Okay, I'll be quick. So you guys know what is a bullet point, right? So what is a bullet point? Somebody has to tell me. Who's going to tell us? How do you create a bullet point? Jose? Can you tell me what is a bullet point? Hussein, Pachamuthu.
Yes,
Anybody?
sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Bullet point. How to make bullet point?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. How to right click
Huh? Go to insert.
the mouse, right click.
Okay, right
After
click.
can get bullet point.
No, right click. I don't see bullet points here. I think it is in the available. Where do
After that, the what?
where it is? Draw.
Want to make bullet point or writing bullet point?
I want to make bullet points now. So how do you add it to your? Forgot. So we'll create a new slide. Okay. So choose this one. Okay. So bullet points is here, right? Go to home tab. Then click the bullet points, bullets here. Then you can add some content here. So let's, I don't know, tiger is fast. Then you can say eats chicken. So let's say about dogs, right? So you can add different points about dogs here. So then playful, you can say loyal. So this is how we add bullet points here. Okay, so you can choose, you can change the bullets. So currently the default bullet color is chosen. I mean the default bullet point is chosen, but you can change the bullet, different bullets like this here. You can put a round here, or can put this thing here. So you select the whole set of bullet points, and then you can choose whatever you want. Okay, so you can choose a tick mark if you want. Okay, so this is how you add a bullet point here. So if you want to add a new bullet point, press enter, and you can see the bullet point here. So different breeds are available. Breeds are available. Okay, so then you can say just press enter, right? It will always create a bullet automatically. So if you don't want to create bullets again, right? If you press enter again, backspace again, the bullet will be deleted, and you can go to your normal formatting like this. Okay, but if you want to add a bullet, press enter there from the last line. So now there will be a bullet that is selected. If you don't want a bullet point here, you can just press a backspace, and you can say the above explains uh, dogs features. Okay, so something like this you can type. So this is how you create a new bullet, and uh, new bullet, or exit out of a bullet set of different bullet points. Okay, so this is how you do bullets. And then so we saw how to change the bullet points, right? I could change the size, I could change the style of my bullets in PowerPoint to something more creative by simply clicking on the drop down menu. So by clicking the drop down menu, you can choose any one of these styles that is available. So another option is used to a number list of sequence of your points matter. Okay, so if you want to use a numbered, so yeah, so if you want to, instead of bullets, if you want things to be numbered, right? Let's say if you want to have a number of points, right? You can choose the bullet points here. Instead of bullets, you can choose the numbering here. So click on 1, 2, 3, you'll choose 1, 2, 3, 4 here. And if you want a specific styles, right, like A, B, C, you can do it from the drop down menu that is available here. So click the drop down menu and you can choose one of these things. If you want to change it to this also, you can do it. So if you want to change it back to bullets, you can do it from here. So this is how you switch between different bullet points and numbering here. So the actual purpose of bullets and numbering is similar. Okay, so it is used to add a list of points and present it in a different way. Okay, so this is the purpose of having bullets here. So then we saw how to insert pictures. Okay, so you guys know how to insert pictures, right? There are two ways to insert pictures. So either you can choose from the local from the local device, or local device, I don't have any pictures now. So, but all from the online pictures here. So like this. So if you want to add tiger, right? Or you can say dogs. So you can search for the pictures here and you can choose any one of your desired pictures. So if you want to choose multiple pictures also, you can choose like this, okay? So you can see the number of pictures chosen. So now we have chosen 2 pictures. If you want to add another picture, you can choose this one. Now you can see the count increase to 3. Then you can press enter and you should see all your pictures added here. And it threw an error, okay? So click an icon to add picture. So click insert pictures, search for dogs again. So click on this, click insert. Okay, so now the picture is added. So this is how you add pictures into your slide, okay? So either you can add pictures from your local device or from the online you can choose. So from if you want to add a picture from local, you have to click insert, you have to choose this device, okay? So it might be, you might have a different option if you are in Windows 10, 2007, okay? So choose this device and now you can browse through the pictures and you can add any picture you want from this thing. And I don't have any pictures right away. So I'm not selecting any pictures. So this is how you add different pictures, okay? And any doubts in this, how to add pictures? Okay, so insert pictures. So how to insert online pictures, right? So we okay, so yeah. So insert a picture from the web, you can choose a picture. You can search for the pictures and you can filter the pictures like this. So use a size, type, color, layout, and licensing filters to choose your desired picture. So so if you want to change picture from online sources, right? So if you want to filter also, you can do it, I think. So if I choose dogs, right? You can choose a filter here. Click on this filter. Now you can see the size of the pictures, the color of the picture. Let's say if you want a red picture, right? You'll only see the red dogs here. You can choose different pictures like clip art. I don't want an original picture. So if you want to add a clip art, you can do it. So similar to that, there are different set of options, filters is available. So you can use those filters to choose your desired picture like this, okay? So this is how you use your filter option that is available. Then how to insert a picture from device, okay? So this device and then you have to browse through appropriate place and you can insert a picture. So I'm not going to show you since I don't have a local picture, okay? So then insert picture from into a background. So if you want a picture as a background without affecting all the slides in the master, change the settings on the slide. Okay, so right click the margin of the slide and then select the format background. In the format background pane, choose a picture or texture, then insert a picture. So let's say if you want to choose a different background, right? So right click and then say format background. So right click on the, not right click on the picture, but you have to right click on the background. Okay, so right click on it, save format background, and you'll see this thing available here. So then from here, choose picture and you can say insert. You can choose online pictures and you can say forest or something. Okay, so if you choose, click on insert. Now, if you click insert, right, you can see the background of this picture changed. Okay, so to insert a picture as a background, you can use this option. So right click, format. Okay, so what you have to do is right click, format, and you'll see this format thing here. Then go to insert picture and go to insert and search for the pictures online, or else you can choose from this local computer also, but I'm going to do it from only from online picture. Then I'm going to choose home, search for something, click insert, and then you can add it as a background for this picture like this. Okay, so this is how you format a picture. So we learned about themes also, right, already. So go to design. So we can choose different themes for your thing. So if I choose this theme, right, this theme will be applied to all the slides as shown in the thing. So this we already seen an example here. So go to the design tab, locate the themes group. Each image represents a theme. Click the drop down arrow to access more themes. Hover a theme to see a live preview of it on the presentation. The name of the theme will appear as you hover around it. So how to see a preview, right? So click drop down. So now if you hover over the different themes, right, you can see a preview on the slides. You can see the different slide changes, right? So this is how you test your theme without applying it. Okay, so you can hover over it and you can choose any one of these themes like this. Okay, so this is how you change your themes, and this is how you have a view on the themes here. So now I'm going to give you an exercise. Okay, so in this exercise, you guys are going to create a single picture. I mean single slide. Then you're going to add some places to visit in Singapore. Insert a picture of Singapore. Insert a picture of Singapore. Some place in Singapore. Then you have to add the places as a bullet point here. Okay. So I will give you guys 15 minutes. Okay. So you guys do it and let me know. So is it clear for you guys? Okay. So now
டிஸ்பிளேல எதுவும் தெரியல. பிளாங்கா இருக்கு. பிளாக் கலராவே இருக்கு.
oh black color இருக்கா? Okay. இப்போ தெரியுதா?
ஓகே தெரியுது.
Okay. Okay. So the last thing we are going to learn today is tables. Okay. How to create tables in your PowerPoint presentation. So you guys know what is a table, right? Table is a um, table is something like this, right? So you'll have rows and columns in it. So that is called tables here. So we'll add a sample table for this in this slide. Okay. So let's say we'll add it here. Okay. How do you add tables? So tables are another tool you can use to display information in PowerPoint. Okay. A table is a grid of cells arranged in rows and columns. So table will have rows and columns. So tables are useful for various tasks, including presentation, text information, and numerical data. So this is the definition of a table. Okay. So table is nothing but a rows and columns where you can arrange your stuff in you arrange your data in different way. Okay. So and tables are useful for various tasks. Okay. Okay. So now, so we'll learn about tables here. So tables are another tool you can use to display information. So how to create tables? So from the insert tab, click the table command. So insert tab குள்ள வந்து ஒரு table command இருக்கு. So நான் பண்றோம் நம்ம go to insert tabல. So there is a button called table here. So if you click the bottom right, there are three ways to create a table in your section. Okay. So either you can choose, you can choose from this, what do you call this? From this section here, you can choose a 3x1 table. So that means 3 columns and 1 row. Okay. So this is 3x2. So you can see in the bottom right, whenever you hover around it, you can see the different columns and rows available for the particular table. So once you're confirmed your things, right, you can just click on it and you can see the tables created here. So the dark thing, so you can have a this can be your heading section. So it can be a serial number, And then the next slide you can say dogs. Okay, so here you can say tiger. Here then you can say cats. Okay, so let's say you can have one. Okay, so here you can say feature or something like this. Okay, so feature. So food. So you can arrange your things in different things. So dogs eat, let's say home food. So tiger on the it eats other animals. Okay. So cats eat, you can say fish. Okay. So this is how you can arrange your different. You can arrange your content into a table. Okay. So then you can say speed. Okay. You can say normal speed. Okay. Tigers are very fast. Okay. So then cats, you can say it is slow. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so if you want to add another table, another row to your table, right? Just press tab, right? You can see your another row created here. So then you can add your content also here. So you can add another thing like weight. Okay, so you can say dog is medium weight. Okay, tigers are heavy and cats are uh, not so heavy. Okay, lightweight. Okay, so you can say light. So this is how you can create tables, and this is how you can arrange your present your data into a presentable way using tables. Okay, so you have to find ways to create tables like this. Okay, so this is one way to create tables. And also you can change the colors for themes for the tables here. So once you choose the table thing here, right, that will be new there'll be a new section that is a new tab that will be available. And in this tab, you can change the colors for your tables, or you can choose borders. You can say all borders. So you can just format the tables using this menu that is available here. So choose your tables, go to table design. Now you can say header row. So if there is a header row, right, we have a header row which is features dogs and things here. So if you unselect this header row, right, it will be like a normal row here. But since we have a header row, we can choose the header row here, and different and header will be presented in a different way like this. Okay. So similar to that, if there is a first column, right? First column is also a header, right? You can do this. You can choose the section here. Okay. So something like this. So last column is header. You can choose like this. Okay. So banded columns. And so there are different ways to format your table like this here. So whenever you choose this table, right, you'll have two menus that will be added to this section here. So using these menus, two menus, right, you can choose your different styles for different tables here. So you can add shadings for different colors for your headers here. And let's say if you want to add borders, you can choose that thing. So outside borders alone, you can choose, and you can choose effects. And yeah. So now using this menu, right, you can add rows and columns in the middle also if you want. So if you place your cursor here and say insert below, right, insert row below. So you can see a new row will be added. So then you can add some content to your rows here. Okay. So if you want to add a new row above this line, right, you can say insert above. Similar to that, if you want to add columns to the left or right, right, so you can do this like this here. So this is how you can add rows or columns to your existing tables like this. Okay. Then there are options like you can split your cells into different two cells. Okay. So if you want to split the cell into two, right? You can say just say split cells. You can say you can you can split this particular cell into two columns. Okay, click OK. Now you can see there is a new column that is available. So you can just say add another thing here. So this is how you can split your cells here. So if you want to merge two cells, right? Let's say if you want to merge these two cells together, right? You can choose these two cells and you can say merge cells. Now you can see the cells merge into a single cell here. So each of these each of this section, right? These are called cells here. So this is how you split or merge your cells here. So apart from that, there are options to increase the row height, increase the column width, and all these things are available here. Here. Apart from that, you can choose options like justification, right? So now all the elements are left aligned, right? So if you want to do center aligned, you can do it. So if you want to do right aligned, you can do it. Okay. So all these alignments also can be done. And this is horizontal alignment. So then you can do vertical alignment also like this. Okay. Vertical alignment, like center row and all these things options can be used here. So yeah, so this is all the options that is available for your table section here. So we saw about table design, we saw about layouts also here. So first we saw only one way of creating tables, right? Apart from that, you can choose insert table, you can choose draw table, and all these options are available here. So click insert table. Now you can choose the number of columns and rows for this particular table. So if you want to add a new table with 3 columns and 2 rows, right? I can choose the number of rows here. Maybe I'll choose 3 rows. If I click OK, right, you can see a 3 by 3 row that is added here. And if I don't want this option, right, you can choose here. So let's say if I want to do a multiplication table of 2, right? So I can add these things here. So 3 ones are 3. Then you can say 3 twos are 6. And 3 threes are 9. So it's 3 fours are 12. Okay, so similar to that, you can add different tables, add different rows or columns to your tables here. Okay, so yeah, so this is about tables here. So any doubts in these tables? Okay, you can ask me now. ஏதாவது டவுட்ஸ் இருக்கா தினேஷ் பச்சைமுத்து உங்களுக்குலாம் டேபிள் எப்படி கிரியேட் பண்றது, டேபிள் எப்படி கலர்ஸ் சேஞ்ச் பண்றது, மர்ஜ் ஸ்பிளிட் செல், இதெல்லாம் டவுட்ஸ் இருக்கா?
இதுல ஒன்றும் இல்லைங்க சார், கிளியரா இருக்கு.
ஓகே, வெரி குட். ஓகே, ஸோ தட்ஸ் இட் ஆன் டேபிள்ஸ். ஓகே, ஸோ டேபிள்ஸ் பேசிக்ஸ் நம்ம லேர்ன் பண்ணிட்டோம். ஸோ யா, டேபிள்ஸ் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு, இன்னைக்கு செக்ஷனும் முடிஞ்சிருச்சு. ஓகே, ஸோ இன்னைக்கு ஹோம்ஒர்க் வந்து, ஸோ யூ கைஸ் ஹேவ் டு கிரியேட் you have to create a slideshow on tigers. Okay, it could be a favorite animal. Okay, so it could be a tiger, it could be a rhinoceros, or anything you want. So you have to create 5 slides like this, and you have to insert pictures, you have to add some content, and you have to add some hyperlinks in the last section also. Okay, so this is your homework for you guys. Okay, so add 5 slides and insert pictures, bullet points, and also some content like this. So yeah, so thanks guys, see you next week.
Yes, sir.